If you've ever wondered what keywords your website actually needs for healthcare, here's your answer. Essentially, most patients are searching up 6 types of keywords: location-based, symptom-based, condition-based, problem-focused, service-based, and how-to questions. If your website covers the majority of these types of keywords, you're already ahead of the game. Now, let's break down each one, what it means, and how to use them. And I'll even give you a few keywords itself for each of the different specialties. All right, let's talk about location-based keywords, aka what the patient is thinking is this: who can help me near me? These searches are about access, accessibility, ease of location. Patients want someone who is local, available, and convenient. Some examples of this would be physical therapist near me, dermatologist in Austin, ENT clinic, Chicago. Basically, what they're looking for, the type of service, plus their location. These trigger local search results and AI summaries. Don't just put your city in the footer or in the first heading of each page. That's kind of like keyword stuffing and it's not really natural, so AI might not pick it up. If you serve multiple cities, you might want to create pages for each location. You want to say it naturally in the heading and the copy itself of the website. So where do these type of keywords belong? The home page, location pages, contact and booking pages, Google Business Profile descriptions, and service pages. All right, let's talk about the second grouping of keywords, symptom-based keywords. This is often the first search that a person will make. They don't really know the condition yet, so they're trying to figure it out and get more details, so they're hoping for a little bit more of educational content to tell them what's going on. Some examples of this would be knee pain going downwards, ear pain when swallowing, rash on face, constant fatigue, and allergies. So why do these matter? Symptom searches catch patients early on in their decision making. And if your website pops up when they are searching for what's going on and you can answer their question in a way, you don't have to diagnose them or anything, but just give them some context into what's happening, they're going to start to trust you a little bit more as the person who's got the answers to their problem. Here's how to use them properly. Write the content that describes it in plain language, aka just avoid the medical jargon, okay? These people don't understand what that means. Connect symptoms to next steps, not necessarily a diagnosis. Now, where do these types of keywords belong? Blog posts, frequently asked question sections, symptom explainer pages, AI-friendly Q&A content. All right, let's dive into the third one, condition-based keywords. Now, at this stage, patients are probably thinking, okay, I know what this is. My doctor previously told me what this is. What do I do about it now, and who can help me? Some examples of this would be eczema dermatologist, chronic sinusitis doctor, asthma allergy specialist. So these searches show really high user intent. And AI tools associate these type of keywords with authority and credibility. So here's how to use them properly. You want to create condition-specific pages for each of the things that you treat. Make it clear that you treat this specifically. So where do these type of service pages belong? Condition pages, services pages, and treatment explanation pages. All right, let's move on to the fourth keyword group, problem-focused keywords. At this point, this patient is probably thinking, this is interfering with my life. I really need help. A lot of these searches are probably urgent and a little bit emotional because they're probably frustrated that they haven't got any treatment yet. So some of these might be some late night searches like, why does my shoulder hurt at night? Can't breathe through nose, pain that won't go away, allergies not responding to medication. These matter because they reflect readiness for care and not just curiosity. Here's how to use them properly. It's very similar to the symptom one, except for this one, you really want to hone in on offering a solution and positioning your practice as the solution for this. Where they belong: educational blog posts, long-form Q&As, and frequently asked question pages, and AI optimized question pages. All right, let's move on to the fifth one, service-based keywords. At this point, the patient's probably thinking, okay, who offers this type of service? I know what's happening to me. I know what could help. Now what and who can help me with this? Some examples for this would be physical therapy for back pain, allergy testing near me, skin cancer screening, dermatologist. Now here's how to use them properly. If you can create a different page for each service, that's great. You want to explain what the service does and who it's for, and include next steps. Do they call? Do they have a booking link? Do they book a direct appointment? Now, where do these type of things belong? Core service pages, intake pages, service pages, navigation menus. And now the last and final category of keywords, the how-to and question keywords. These are a little bit more long tail, meaning they're long. So these types of patients are actually searching full-on sentences into Google search bar. Some examples of this would be how to stop sinus infections. How long does physical therapy take? What kind of doctor treats allergies? Or insert any type of other symptom. Now, this is super important because AI search nowadays is built to answer these questions. Pages that are clear in this and summarize how they answer the question are going to show up better in search results than those who do not. Now, these basically belong in blog pages, frequently asked question pages, and any educational material that you've got on your website, like an educational resource hub. All right, so I've given you a lot of information and I've told you 6 different category groups of keywords for you to start implementing into your website content. And you're probably wondering, okay, what should I do next? Well, you've got 2 options. Option number 1, you can wait for me to publish more YouTube videos on each specialty and the keywords that are the most popular within them. Or you can go ahead and try this out for yourself. I've used tools like Google Keyword Planner and Ubersuggest to find different keywords that have a high search volume and high user intent. Now for the first option, here is the list of specialties that I'm probably going to cover, and if you don't see your specialty on there, just comment below and I can add it to the list. So SEO isn't really about keyword stuffing and just throwing in a bunch of things into your content. It's actually about being conversational, human sounding, and having plain, simple language that someone can understand. So if you want help turning patients who are searching for things into clients, we suggest that you look at medkit.com for some more resources. We basically help practices scale with tech that works for both humans and machines. And also stay tuned for the following videos by specialty. See you next time.